All right, we're going to cover an area which we call a boxing counters, and still relating to the knife exercises and drills. Panantukan, or known sometimes as sinumbagay, which is actually from our dialect, one of the Filipino dialects. It means boxing or to fight or two people punching. This drill came from my dad, and I used to try to impress him with some of the stuff that I was learning along the way, some kung fu stuff and some karate stuff, and I could never impress him a lot because he was into the boxing and the kali. But I found out later that his kali that he learned as a young kid, and eventually became a boxer like my grandfather did. He applied, or it just blended in. It applied the knife exercises that he learned from several older Filipino men from the Philippines that came to Hawaii, and he just incorporated the whole thing. Well, I might say incorporated, was just in there. So part of this drill, which I'm going to show you, is something that he showed me eventually when he deemed that I could comprehend what he was trying to get across. But the shifting, the slides, the passing, and all that, it's all in the sinumbagay, or the boxing, and which is very similar to Western boxing, which of course has been around for such a long time, the sweet science as they call it. So if I go to grade, come out, sir. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take several of them. And the first one you've already seen me do a number of times. Okay. So now if we had boxing gloves on, these drills would be almost the same. Except one, you'd be stabbing or slicing. Okay, on this one here, I'm talking for the offensive side now, you're going to do a lot more punching. So you're going to catch, parry, pass, and do more punching. Okay, now this is more suitable, obviously, again, for the inside range, or the close quarter fighting. Okay, so your first one, we'll take the low lines, we'll take the low hooks on each side. Now you've seen me do this before. Okay, we'll go in slow-mo. You saw the stop with the elbow. So from your base on guard, he throws a hook, you get your cross forearm cover. You're going to pass through here. Okay, now first of all, one of them is to check here, boom. Okay, then your first counter would be right here, bang. Okay, then you'd follow up. Okay, all right, now shoots on this side, same thing. Stop here, pass it through, cover here, and shoot, bang, pack, pack. Okay, kind of sets it up like that. Okay. And, of course, another shot of that will be, comes here, bang. Now, as you pass here, the hook comes in automatically, shifting here, and then your counter goes in. And from the other side, stop here. Pass, there's your shift, and your hook, followed by your follow-ups. Okay? Now, another one, we'll still use the same lines. We'll look like this. We'll use one, we catch it up here, boom, okay? Now we're just going to take this hand here and push down and pass through, such as like this, bang, okay? And we'll do it from the other side, boom, catch in here. We're going to stop, pat down here, shift, and there's your counter, bang. Okay, so when we work the exercise, stop, shift, bang, bang, bang. Other side, bang, shift, bang, bang, bang. Okay, so that's your low line there. When we work the high line, okay, the high hook is for inside now. You get your stop here, your basic stop here, okay? Now on this one here, like the stick or the knife, if the energy is too strong and we're at like a low posture, instead of fighting it, okay, so instead of stopping here and going here, let's say it was a little bit strong, so it pushes over, you just ride it over. Then you do a forearm block here. Okay, there's your counter. Bang. Okay, on the other side, same thing. Catch it up high, it rolls you over. Roll over, trap, catch, fire. Okay, once again on the other side, bang, roll over, trap, fire. Other side, bang, roll over, trap, fire. Okay, so that's some of the basic exercises that you'll use from the knife to the boxing, or from the boxing to the knife exercises. Another one, we'll use the cross forearm block again on a 3 line. When you pass over here and we check, we assume, let's assume the check is right here. Let's assume he's going to shoot us straight on this gate, okay? We're just going to lopsaw here, but it's a Chinese term. We're going to pull, and there's your counter. Bang. Okay? So we'll use the same side on this. Bang, pass through, and you check. Now, normally, sometimes you'd fire from here, as we did earlier. Well, let's assume now you're going to fire that straight right in. Bang. There's your hit going here or here. Bang. Okay? Now, if we work on the other side, stop here. You're going to pass as you normally did before, but you're going to check in this posture here. You shoot that in here. You're going to stop it. You intercept it right here, pull, and there's your counter. Bang, and follow. Okay? So once again, from this side, bang, pass, check, pull, bang, on top. Then you're going to follow. Okay? Now this is a flowing exercise. In actuality, it's done with compatibility of energies, and two people can run an exchange. Okay, what I'll have Guru Greg and Guru Mike demonstrate for you when we come back here. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're going to have Guru Greg and Guru Mike. Please come up, please. And then, as I explained earlier, they're going to run the exercise. As I mentioned, the exercise is a continuous exercise, like the Kadena Mano, chain of hands, a continuous flow. So one will feed. Guru Mike's going to feed the different lines of attack, and Guru Greg is going to receive. And this is a nice, easy drill. Okay, don't try to kill your partner or that sort of thing. This is a nice flowing drill. Okay, working mechanics, working the shifting, working the evasion, working the chambering, the posturing of your hand before you fire, and so, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so I have two gurus. Okay, so as I start to square off, now Guru Mike again will do the feeding. Okay, we'll start with the low lines. There's a pat down and a follow up. Cross a forearm block and follow up. Then notice it just roll over and flows with the energy here. Okay, high hook, roll over, trap, and follow. Okay, now these again are all the knife drills from the kali or the eskrima. But now transfer to empty hand, we have the boxing element. There again, just nice, slow, but a continuous feed of different angles, and then the counters themselves. Okay, now keep in mind as you're doing the countering, you're working on your trapping, you're working on your chambering of your hitting hand, you're working on your shifting, your footwork, you're working on your balance. Okay, and there again, you saw the checking with the hand. Okay, all is applicable with the boxing gloves on. Okay, that's why for now we'll call it the boxing counters. But if we think about concepts and principles, here again, another example of what may be happening here. So right now we're using the sweet science as a way of developing our kali format. Okay? All right, thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Okay. So here, again, concept and principle. A lot of those drills where we did earlier with the empty hand, and also applicable with boxing gloves as well. Okay, when we come back, we'll show you another approach we can use for the training as far as relating the boxing to the knife exercise. Okay. Okay, what we're going to have here now is still on the same boxing mode. Now, like in the boxing training, when you run some combinations and you work your techniques off of there. Okay, like learning your format. Now, we'll do the same thing here. Okay. Now I have Guru Greg come out, sir. Okay. Now we use the jab cross series, okay, and we use that for training. But before I do, let me explain why the jab cross. Well, even in the Filipino arts here, in the kali or the eskrima, you always, in this case here, we have Guru Greg here. He has a dagger and a stick, or which also could represent a sword, which would be the ispari daga. Okay, would be the sword and dagger. Okay, so many times from this posture here, the dagger could go in first, followed by a finishing attack. Okay, well, it's kind of close, Greg, but that's a good old one too. Okay, so again, the ispari daga, boom and bang. Okay, so in a stick and dagger work, we work off this series as well. Okay, now that he puts the weapons down, so we come back to the jab cross. Okay, so here again, we still may use the same exercises to develop the panantukan or sinumbagay segment, which is the boxing. Okay, okay. So So here again, we'll square off here. Then we'll use some of the things that we've done before. First, we'll work off the jab cross. Okay, now he's going to shoot his cross right down the center line. Okay, so this will give you an idea of things that you can create as we go along. We're just going to show you several of them. Okay, this first one, obviously now, it shoots the jab. You're going to parry it. Then the next one, you're going to catch. Now, with a dagger hand, we catch with the dagger hand, and one of them is to catch here and scoop. Okay, we scoop with the dagger. In this case, we're going to scoop with the hand and then fire. Bang, bang. Okay, so once again, go jab, catch, and scoop. There's your counter here. Okay, all right. Now, on this next one, it's going to be very similar, but we're just going to shoot this hand in. Now, this is one of the counters. There's two counters that are going to happen over here. One, on this one here, we're going to pat first, bang, and this one here, we're going to shoot this hand in. Okay? This hand, we're just going to slide in, which from the other systems, we slide in this way. Okay? But from the boxing, we're just going to slide that hand in on the cross line. Okay? And then from here, it kind of pushes, and then you fire here. Okay? Now, just for illustration, just to show you what I mean now. I'm going to ask you to Greg not to come in too deep, okay? It comes in, boom, and it comes in. We're just going to slide this in. Now, you see what happens there? That's for the knife work, okay? But we're going to go empty hand again, okay? We're just going to slide, we're going to shift, and shove this hand in, boom. That's your counter here, okay? And also, even from the first one, when he shoots that jab, there's a slide in here from this angle, okay? There's a slight shift here. Then you follow, okay? And for that is this. When he shoots the jab, you're going to shoot in here like this. That's your slide, okay? If it was a knife attack or whatever, one account is you slide your dagger in, either palm down or you slide it palm up, okay? But with the empty hand aspect, it look like this. Again, you slide in here, follow up. Okay? Now we're going to take the hooking line. Okay? You're going to jab and hook. Now, the exercise we did before, he jabs, catch, bang, roll over, bang. Okay? So that's real simple. So just another way of exercising, right? You go just jab, hook, right? Bang, roll over, bang, ting. Okay? Okay? So we just go with it until it becomes second nature for you. Then we go down to the low line. Okay? So jab, low hook. You can catch with the one you did here before. Okay? Catch down, boom, and run your counter. And we did that earlier, so that we just want a steady diet of jab, jab, low hook. Bang, bang, shoom, bang, bang, bang. Now you may use the other one on the cross block. Okay? Bang, ching, bang, 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 bang. Once again, jab here, whoop, here. Counter right away, go. Okay? That was a knife again. Parry here, bang, catch. That's your counter here. Okay, but we'll put that away for now. Okay? Now, we'll go with the jab uppercut. Okay? It's a rear uppercut. Now, we're close quarter, so he shoots the jab, and he shoots the uppercut in tight. Bam. You're going to cover like this. Okay? That's your counter here. Now, you notice from the previous exercises, we'll go slow motion again. Slow motion. All you did is turn and turn it here. Intercept it, catch it here. Okay? And then follow. Okay? If that was a knife, I'm going to have to go a little slower now. Okay? Jab and low, high uppercut here. Catch it in here. Then go. So these are the processes where, for us, training in this program is one art. Okay? So again, there's no discrepancy of, you know, it's boxing, or is it kali, or is it this, is it kung fu, or what? Basically, it's the same thing for us. So the jab cross motion and the previous drill are good ways to approach from the boxing format. Okay? When we come back, we'll show you how we start putting some of this stuff, the movement and such, into disarms. It's going to be a glossary of disarms and defenses using shifting and parrying and such and such. Okay? Okay, what we're going to cover now, we're just going to go through a glossary of disarms and or throws. Again, this is just food for thought. As with all of us, we have some favorite ones that we like and some we don't like. So here again just a list of things we're going to go through and that's applicable. But the main emphasis we want to place is your zoning, your shifting, your grabbing. Okay, in kali, because it is a blade, we emphasize a lot on that. Now a lot of this counters and stuff are very much, again, very universal, and you'll see it in all the different arts and or systems. So again, it's just a form of a reference. So I'll have Guru Mike come out again, okay? And we're going to take some nice basic ones. The first one we're going to show is the parry, then off into the fireman's carry, okay? Okay, so he's going to come back with, he's going to feed me with an ice pick or a pakal position, okay? Now we're going to do this in slow motion. No one gets hurt. So first of all is what we talked about earlier, okay? We parry and shift to the inside so we get out of the line of fire of the blade. The inside is not normally what you like to be at the beginning, but if that's all you got going, then fine. Next you're going to follow here a bang, elbow here to kind of loosen them up, okay? Then we're going to go in and set up for the throw, okay? So once again, okay, so inside parry, now we're going to do the windmill and shift, okay? So that's what the biggest difference we like to emphasize. So when it comes in, bang, bang, you're hitting here, boom. So we loosen up everything. You grab the wrist, come underneath, and throw, okay? All right? Thank you, sir. All right, now we're going to come back with two positions on the ice pick. The other one is going to be, we're going to go to the outside now. We're going to windmill to the outside. Okay? Here again is a double parry check motion. Okay? Now we can grab this hand here. We can give back first. Boom. Then we're going to shift out here. Okay? Here we have a choice. We can get the disarm off of here. And there's your stab, or your throw in this fashion, okay? We just go right away for the motion. First we loosen up, grab the wrist tight. Then we shift under, grab both hands, and then we'll go for a throw, okay? So we look like this, okay? Grab out here, bang, bang. Loosen up, shift, and down, okay? Okay? Okay, the next one we'll do from the inside once again, okay? Parry out here, okay? Parry and windmill out here. You can take it down. Now here, we can give it back first if you want to. Okay? Then we can take it out here, okay? Okay, let's do that again. Inside windmill. Now we're shifting again to the safety zone, okay? We're going to take this down, grab here, and push in, or you're going to take it out here. Now you can do several different things up here, or take it here into arm lock, okay? And if you turn it on this way, I got like a come along. I'm pushing against the arm and the wrist, although I'm not pushing real hard. Okay? Okay. When we come back, we'll show you some of the come-alongs as we work. Okay? Thank you, sir. All right, now we're going to change the angles a little bit, and we're going to a number 5 angle, okay? In Dungab or Saksak, it depends on whatever the dialect, okay? And so, go to Mike, sir. Okay, okay, so here we're going to have a number 5 thrust to the gut, okay? Now here again is we place more emphasis on controlling the blade. Okay, so the first one, when he comes in is we do the windmill, and we're going to catch it just like that again. We're going to windmill out here. Okay, so we have this covered and this covered. Now we can take it and grab here, and the first shot, first of all, can be to the face. Bang. Okay, and then we can take it down to a throw. Okay, all right. Now whenever you do this, be sure you do it slowly and carefully, because you want to know where although it's a training blade, it could still end up poking someone in the eye, for most of all, and any place else for that matter. Okay, so to do that technique again, so you're going to windmill down, and you're going to shift, okay, in this fashion. Turn the body and stab to the face, bang. Now I just made an intent there. And then throw, okay? So let's do it one more time. Here, bang, bang, okay? Then you go into the throw. All right, the next technique now, we're still going to take it from the outside. We're going to windmill and take it from the outside, but we're going to work with that with a grab. Okay, so Guru Mike may come out. Okay, so here again, he's going to stab the number 5 level, or saksak or dungam. Okay, so in slow motion, so when he stabs 5, we're going to take it and we're going to windmill down here, but we're going to catch it over here now. So now there's a grip involved here. Okay, now here again, instead of going right to the throw or the lock, we'll loosen it up a little bit. We switch, break it at the elbow, and bang, hit him in the face a little bit first. Okay, then we're going to go over into the lock. Okay, then you can go into a takedown from here. Okay, we'll do that once again. All right, so you windmill down here, pull, bang, okay, go over underneath, lock in, then the throw itself, bang, okay. All right, so there again, it's a standard locking technique, but you would try to loosen up, okay. All right, the next one will be more of a come along, okay. And we'll go in slow motion on here, okay? You windmill again. You're going to take the hand, take it here. Loosen up again, bang. Okay, you're going to switch, pull, and come along here. So now you pull on the wrist here, okay? If you go for a throw, you can first push that into the face, bang. Okay? And then, or you go for the throw, okay? So in slow-mo, okay? Windmill down, bang. Take it, bang. Okay? Break it, go into the come along. Now for safety, push the dagger out. I want to show you in reality, we'll put the dagger in. Okay? Grab here and go. Okay? One more time, please. Now notice we're trying to do this one slowly because it is involving the face. But we'll go all the way through the movement itself. Here, bang, break, grab the hair, push it down, and or go for the throw. Bang, okay? Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so once again, windmill down, okay? Break, bang, break into the lock itself. Here, boom, go for the throw, okay? Okay. All right, thank you, sir. All right, a couple other angles that we're going to work with will be in number 2, so go to Mike. Okay, so number 2, again, we're going to work the evasion and the windmill on our first move. Okay, and then we're going to a slight takedown with an elbow wrench. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, first of all, again, when attack comes from one angle, okay, you shift to the next. So here's a windmill again. Now I'm stopping it with the forearm. Now I'm going to take it, try to wrench it, and then give it back to him just a little bit. Okay, now when he loosens up is when I'm going to step in, take him down, boom. And when he goes down, I'll step over, keep a handle on the arm, and step down into the forearm. Here is where you would actually drop down into a sitting position, and your idea or your goal is to wrench the elbow or break the arm from there. Okay? So we'll do it in slow motion again. Okay? Number 2, outside, windmill. Take it, loosen them up. Then take them down. Step, turn, bang, step over, and sit down. Okay? One more time. Okay. Here again, I'm going very carefully because our idea is to get the point into the face immediately. Step in, take down. Step, drop, boom. I'm going to release the hand and just sit. Okay? Now there again, for safety's sake, we'll go slow. Okay? Now we're going to number 4. Okay? Number 4, you'll do a cross block like such. Okay, now we're going to shift again here. Don't stay in this position and catch it here because you'll get cut. Shift to the safe side first, here. Now notice I stopped it here, kind of patted here. Just like an elbow wrench here in itself. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm not just blocking like this. See, I'm doing a little pat. Then I'm going to take it, lock behind the back, grab the hair, and we're going to push down into the floor. It's a nice, simple technique. Okay, so number 4 comes in. Okay, bang. Turn it, grab the hair, push out into the floor. Okay? So in reality, you want to take that face and take it into the cement, the sidewalk, or whatever you got there. Okay? Okay, number 1 now. Okay? We're back to the pakal or the ice pick position. Okay? So this is another basic counter. But again, the emphasis on the positioning of your initial move. So when the strike comes down, you'd shift to the outside. Okay? Let's do that again. If I stay in the way and just do this, I could get stuck. Okay? I shift here. Take it to that point first. Take it, break, bang. Then I go into the lock, and then to the takedown. Okay? So I look like this. Parry it, bang, bang. Okay? Take it, hoop, boom. Okay? Okay? So once again, be very careful how you work with your partner there. Thank you, Mike. What we're going to do now is going to simplify matters a little bit more here. You know, as we just illustrated, you get from disarms to takedowns, you get different varieties, and there's so much stuff out there you can just create on your own and apply it. Okay, utilizing footwork, evasion, utilizing windmills, pats, parries, or grabs. Okay, but to simplify some of the thought here, if you can, if it allows yourself, we do what we call RTS, or return to sender. Okay, in Filipino Visayan, I think it's called balik niya. Okay, but in this case, when he gives that knife back to you, the exercise is to take it and give it back to him. Okay, so for illustration, go to Mike, sir. Okay, now we're going to take this slow. The first one is we're going to do is going to come from the pakal knife position again, or the ice pick position. Okay, he'll come down in this position. What we're going to do is the first one, we're going to take and step out and receive here. Okay, once again. Okay, you're going to receive here. Then you're going to grab 2 hands here, shift, pull. Now the whole main thing here is to pull slightly here. Because when he comes in is when you go back. Okay? Now everything else will be based on this particular principle. Okay, so what we're just going to show is different variations, and then you can apply it from there. Okay? So once again, on the outside, you take it, bang, take it, pull, and give. Boom. Okay? Now, off that variation, off that receiving, or what they call dawat, to receive, okay, I'll just give you some examples. Some use a single hand pat, boom. Some use the windmill again, okay? Then they go here. And then some use a double hand version where they shift, okay? They cover this as a shield. Then they take it. Bang. Okay? So the first one again, catch, single hand, evade, grab, control. Now your whole idea is to grab that knife strong, pull, and give. Then again, with like all the others, windmill, bring down, grab and pull. And double hand, they shift. So they put the feet together. Now they step and in. Okay? When we come back to you, we'll show number 2 angles and how we give back on some of that. Okay? Okay, now we're going to cover you from the number 2 angle. Okay, now this is going to be very simple if you think about the principle again. Okay? Okay. We're in a number 2 angle, and he's going to use the saksak position. Oh, I'm in a pakal position. Okay? So here again, we get the single hand, double hand, right and left, basic stops, okay? So again, the most thing we find most important is the initial grab, the initial move, the initial positioning, okay? Otherwise, a lot of this stuff will just repeat itself, okay? And as far as our art is concerned, there's a lot of it that do that with that format in mind, okay? So here again, he strikes two. Our thing is to shift, we get the first block. Then we set that from the boxing drill. We get the first stop. Now you're gonna grab that hand strong enough here. Shift, pull, and push back. Okay? So once again, here comes the attack, stop it, grab it, shift, pull. Okay? Now the other version is just stopping with the rear hand. I mean the right hand. Same thing here. Grab, pull, And that's the only difference. You just learn to stop with either this hand or this hand. Okay, grab, pull, Then you get your double hand block, okay? Here again, don't just stay here and grab it. Because in reality, he'll probably shorten up that stroke anyway. So you want to, again, shift, bang, stop it, grab it, pull. Remember, the important is to pull and then give it back, okay? Then the other one is, we'll do a block, and he's going to push over into your arm. Remember the boxing drill, we had a hook, line that was kind of like strong and coming over the top? So we go here, bang. It pushes over the top. You ride it over. You're going to pass it over here, grab it, shift, Okay? So here again. Over, roll it over, grab it here. Step and shove in, okay? Once again, okay? Over, roll over, hip, okay? Okay, that's number 2 lines. All right, now we're gonna work the number 3 line, and that's gonna be very simple because you already basically got it from the number 1. Okay, so go to mic, please, okay? Okay, so we're gonna look at the standard principles again. Okay, when he gives a number 3 in the pakal position, again, in the ice pick position, okay? All right, when he gives a number 3, we'll take the first one. We'll do the cross block here, okay? So when he gives a number 3, bang, swing it, pass it over, grab it, and again, the main thing is to pull, and then rock forward again. Okay, once again, very simple. Catch, bang, pull, Okay, then off of there comes just a simple initiative, okay? Catch in one hand, then you go into the roll, bang, okay? Notice we're still using a lot of the windmills, whether we're doing a stop or a catch or whatever, okay? So that one again, so we're catching inside, getting everything out of the way first. Then we grab and go, okay? Then you do the cruzada, which is double hand here, okay? You can do it both ways. One is with the left hand inside. Then you lock in here like this. The other one you can do with the right hand inside. Then you do this. Okay, so pretty much that is pretty simple as we go along with that, okay? That's for the number 3 line. Thank you, sir. Okay, now we're going to take you to the number 4 angle, okay? That's waist level coming from the outside in, okay? So go to mic, please, okay? Okay, so the 4 level, he'll strike in the pakal method over this way. Okay, here again, the same basic dawats or receiving is still pretty much the same. Okay, so when the 4 comes in, you can take with your stop here. Okay, lock in, grab, pull, and give back. Okay, all right, one more time. Okay, shift, block the attack, detain it for a while. Now receive it, pull, give back, rock forward. Okay, okay. Now of course here applies the same thing with the single hand. Okay, stop it, windmill down. Get this leg out of the way. Get that part of the gut out of the way. Okay? Then you take it. Oops. Boom. Okay. All right, so once again, shift. here. Take it. Go. Okay. Now we do a double block. Okay. Or cross block. Okay. Cruzada. It's here. Take it. Lock in. Pull. Give back. Okay. One more time. The block. It's like a windmill. See. Still a windmill. Take it. Shift. Pull. Give back. RTS, return to sender. Thank you, sir. Okay, now what we're going to do is cover the same angles of attack. And notice I'm just taking 4 angles of attack. And then you can almost elaborate on the rest because pretty much it's the same. Okay, I have good or great come out now. Okay. And now if you notice the position of the dagger, he's in the slashing position or the, what do you call the dungab position, or the sak-sak position, okay? All right. Now, he's going to slash down like into a number 1, okay? And we're still going to work on the RTS, balik niya, or return to sender, okay, segment, okay? So, again, now when he catches, you catch the same hand here. Single hand here, okay? Grab it here, take it, break the wrist, okay? And then go in. Okay? Now, once again, okay? Take it. As you break the wrist, switch. Go in. Okay, now notice I have the hand on top on that one there, okay? Okay? Now, once again, he feeds again, bang, okay? Now I'm going to switch and move the hand over here because this is going to occur if I go, and let's say he's a little bit stronger, okay? So now I may loosen him up by doing this, bang, bang. Okay? All right? So once again, come in here. Okay? It doesn't go. I loosen it up. Pack. Now I break at the elbow here. And I shift in. Okay? Now, the other variation of that is still pretty much the same. I'm going to receive. I can use the windmill. Okay? So now again, last time I went single hand. Now I go with the windmill. I'm going to grab it here. I'm going to switch my hand underneath here now and give. Okay? So once again, windmill. The hand now, instead of on top, I go underneath and give back. Now there again, when we go to give back, if you get a lot of energy, okay, now we're going to do what? We're going to break at the elbow. But it doesn't hurt to give it a little bit. Loosening effect. Now we pull underneath the elbow here. Okay. Good or great smiling over here, but windmill, catch, give, don't work, in. Okay. We'll come back with number 2 angle. Thank you, sir. Okay, the number 2 angle is going to be so simple, and the reason is because it's going to be the same as number 1. Only the angle of attack is going to be slightly different, so good or great, sir. Okay, all right. So as we mentioned before, when he slashes at the number 2 side, our main concern is how to receive it first. Okay, so in this case, we can use a single hand stop, bam, out, grab it, break at the wrist, and give back. Okay, okay, and as we did last time, comes in, single hand stop, grab it, don't work, release it, bang. Okay. And then number 2 again, you can catch it with the windmill. Okay? Now remember, always want to break it first a little bit. Boom. Okay? I'm going to emphasize this. And then go. All right? But now we're going to switch the hand underneath. Okay? Let's do that one more time. Okay? Okay? Bang. Switch the hand underneath. Break it at the wrist. Bring it in. Okay? Once again. Okay? Windmill out. Okay? Break it at the wrist. If it doesn't work, loosen up. I'm slapping the chest, but I'll go to the face. Then break at the elbow again. Okay, so that's the variations. Once again, when you receive it, doesn't matter how you receive, you can catch on top and control. You can catch on top and control. You can catch at the bottom and control. You can catch at the bottom here and control. But remember, it's all your shifting to help you move away and or into the target. Okay, so that makes number 2, which makes it simple. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're going to cover number 3 angle, and you especially going to like this one because it's the same as the 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to use pretty much the same block on this one here. When I say the same block, the way to receive it. Okay, again, you can use single hand, double hands, and whatever. But I'm just going to work on the principle here is where the control comes in. So if that's good or great to come in, please. Okay. Okay. Once again, it's still in the sock position as far as the blade grip. Okay. Now he's going to slash at number 3 at waist level. So your first counter is to stop this. Okay. We're going to go cross block here. Okay. Now notice I shift this way. Now I'm going to take it and take it on over here. So as like we did before, we keep the grip on the top, and you have to break the wrist. Okay, break the wrist, and then go in. Now you got to hang on to the knife now, okay, because otherwise, if it's too loose, you can just let go of that blade. Okay, once again, please. Okay, heel slash, boom. Cross block here, bring it over, grip it, break the wrist, and then give back. Okay, now we'll do the same thing here. Cross block, pass over. You're going to grab and grip the wrist. But here again, you can't quite make it here. Grab here. Again, you can tap and go. So there again, it's the same as the others. Here we go again. Cross block over here. Bang. Okay. Now, once again, here, pass. Now, like the last time, now you grab underneath and go. Get a grip of the blade. Okay. Once again. Check, pass, grab a grip of the blade. Next one, same as we did before. Step, here. Underneath, don't work, bang. There it is. Okay, that's it for number 3. Thank you, sir. All right, now we'll catch the number 4 line. And I hate to disappoint you, but yes, it's very much the same as the 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if a good or great come out again, please. All right, the number 4 line, and again, still in the sock position as far as the grip on the knife here. Okay, now we use our little standard. Now he's going to slice, come in here. We want to stop it inside again. Here, okay, we shift. Now we're going to grab it here, break at the wrist, and give back. Here, or give back here. Okay, now notice my hand is on top here, and I'm going to turn it here. Okay, so you've seen it from the wrist. Once again, stop. Okay, grab it, grab the elbow, or let's just say I grab here and we did this again. Didn't work. Loosen it up, and in here. All right, we're going to unroll on this because we've seen this before. Okay, stop again. Catch it, pull, and now reach underneath, and go here. Okay, once again, single stop. Catch it, underneath, Okay, now, same thing, slash, catch underneath, and go here. And, once again, catch underneath, here, Okay, so those are the standards you saw. Another version would be, when he stretches 4, we can do this block here. Okay, low, and here, grab, same thing again. Twist at the wrist, bang, Okay, then we can do the cruzada, okay? Come this way, here. That reverse procedure here, okay? You snap it here, here, pull, grab here, and here, okay? And 2 ways on the elbow grip again. Tap, pull, grab here. I can leave the grip on the elbow here. Let's just turn it on this way. See? I can grab here and go in here. Or I can grab here and go in here. Okay? All right. Thank you, sir. All right, what we're going to do now is do what we call a sombrada. Okay? The sombrada is a drill, an exercise where there's a counter for counter flow. Okay, one person attacks, okay, other person counters and then feeds back another line, other person counters and then feeds back another line again. So there's a continuous flow. Again, another form of the cadena or the chain. Okay, so, and in this exercise, it's a unique exercise, and what it is coming from your one-step sparring type of training mode. So whether it's karate or boxing or kung fu, okay, and then you take the next steps up. So it's from second stage to third stage technique flow, as we call it, down into a free flow, which is now the sombrada. Okay, so I have a good or great come over, please. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we'll do this on a breakdown so you can see where we're headed with this. Okay, you saw the lines of attack, and what we're going to do here, just feed at random. But the first one we're concerned with at this time is when there's sombrada, we're going to be aiming for the arm or the wrist, or what we call the minor. Okay. Now when we feed a line, we start off like this. Boom. Okay. Okay. He cuts to the wrist, and I'll do the same thing here. Okay. So each time I do a counter, I return a line back again. And this is a response to me. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to go slow motion first. Okay. See, now by doing this, we get to work all our shifting and the passing and everything. Okay. And at the same time, we're working the accuracy of the cuts. Because if we just put the knife out, okay, we just going on chance. But if you work on accuracy, you can actually look at where you're cutting in just a fraction of a moment. Okay, so this is what we're doing, cutting to the minor. All right, now we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to take the minor, and we're also going to take the major, which is the body. Okay, so we're going to cut here, or we can cut here. Okay, now we're going to stay away from the face for training. Okay, so when we feed, I can take the first shot here. Feed, he takes it across my neck, take across the body. Sometimes if it doesn't allow itself, I'll take a minor first, okay, if that's all it allows. Okay, okay. See, we're trying to cut to the major if we can. If we can't get it, we'll take to the minor. Go back. If I can get the major, we'll take it. Okay? Here. Now notice what I just did. If it allows itself, I'll take this other hand out. See? See? There. Okay? Okay. Now, what we'll also do, that was the cutting. Now we're going to work on the stabbing. Okay? So the stabbing, you'll stab either to the minor, or you stab to the major. Okay? So in between all the cuts, when it lends itself, you put a stab in there. Okay? So that's how we build up to all the different options. Okay? So we'll just start off the sombrada. Okay? And if it lends itself, that's when I'll work a thrust. So when it's there, we take it. But if it's not there, then don't take it. And there. Okay. Now what we'll do sometimes is add in the passing a lot. Okay. So when we sombrada, sometimes we just pass, depending what lines come in. See? Okay. Okay, now if we go slow, what we're saying, we pass the line, feed. Pass the line, feed. Pass the line, feed again. Pass, feed, pass, feed, boom. Okay, now what we'll do is put everything together one more time. Okay, so we'll start off. We can go through minors or majors. It doesn't matter. Oops. And we just do whatever comes natural, so to speak. Okay. Okay, so you know what it looks like now. Thank you, sir. Okay, here what we're going to do is add to the sombrata. And this is a drill where one person's feeding continuously. Another person is going to work on passing, patting, catching, so on and so on. Okay, if I have good or great come up, please. So it's going to look like this. Now control the pace and try to work on accuracy. So right now, as he feeds, we're going to work on catching the line. And this is so we just have a little bit of practice on where the position of the knife is going to be at. Okay? Okay, so as you can see, just feeding just fast enough to where I can try and catch it in midair. And then we take the moves into the next shot, okay? So this is kind of a flow, counter for counter. He feeds the knife, I take it and respond, okay? Thank you, sir. Okay, looking at what we've done up to this point, like everyone else, we have our shadow boxing, which is sometimes called sayaos or cadenza. And all this is a freelancing expression, okay? So sometimes you have dictated sequences, but basically we put it in comparison to Western boxing, you know, when you're out there and you're creating situations and you're moving with it, and, you know, you're slipping, ducking, bobbing, weaving. Basically, that's what the sayaos are. So I just wanted to put this one little message through, is that you can create that. And like the boxing, you can create your sayaos or your cadenzas after you understand what some of the blocks and some of the movements, some of the counters, and what it looks like, how it feels, and then you create it on your own. For instance, like some of the stuff we've done. So if in my mind I create multiple attacks, so if I'm free flowing, I may just attack or just counter in a move and work it. See, like now I may take a number 1 attack and work it from here, boom. I may take a number 3 attack coming this way, and I'm passing through, and all my counters, these are hits now, they're slaps. Okay, now number 4 may be coming in from this angle. I'll take it, then I'll work on my counters from here. Okay, now sometimes you can work your motions. Okay, all these are your circles, as we've done before. Okay, all this here. Sometimes you can work your windmill in this fashion here. And every time you look at the angles of attack, your eyes should be focusing on how you're receiving the blow and how you're going to take it. Okay, so your footwork and as well can switch. Okay, so this is what I'm doing with these motions. Just creating in my mind how I'm taking the blows and how I'm going to hit, how I'm going to switch, what kind of tools I'm going to be using, and so on and so on. So here's something you can take, play with, put in all the techniques, all the motions that you've picked up to this point, and create and innovate. Well, it's time again. So first of all, I'd like to thank you for sharing your time with us and sharing this knowledge and this segment with us. And also to thank my colleagues, Guru Greg Allen from El Paso here, and Guru Mike Keller here from Fort Worth. And we'd like to pass a message on to you that train hard, but train safely. Always with a knife, safety for you and safety for your partner. Once again, thank you very much. Okay, we'll salutation. Everyone, handa, salute. Okay, up.